Today we're answering the most asked question in K-pop stan history. Which MV is best to live in? Okay, I'm very sick right now and my hair is very greasy, so please excuse that. Please excuse my lack of energy. We're working with it. Considering that there's like 1 billion K-pop comebacks and debuts every single fucking month, we have to start by first narrowing down which K-pop MVs to look at. The most important thing, obviously, human survival. 3 things: eat, sleep, drink. To even consider the MV livable, it must have food and water or something to drink. It must also have a place where we can, hit the Z's. Furthermore, and dare I say, in this economy, the most important thing, it must have a job opportunity for us. Whether it be a passing scene of an idol walking past like a laundromat, we could work there. We could do laundry. Or maybe the idols are dancing in like a little office. Oh, we could do that 9 to 5. We can sit down and do some paperwork. As long as there's a store or something in this MV universe, we can work there. We can get a job. Hey, this may be a fictional world of a K-pop MV, but capitalism is always a constant. K-pop was built on that. We wouldn't be living in a world with 10,000 different album versions if it wasn't for capitalism. Okay, besides the necessities, food, water, sleep, work, we should also take into account sunlight, okay? We need vitamin D. It's good for our health. And we're humans. We're humans. We got to go outside and touch grass sometime. A lot of MVs can be just like an indoor space. So this one really changes the sphere for what MVs we will consider as livable. Alongside that, social life is important. Don't get, hey, look, a few MV extras. No, that's my best friend and my girlfriend. The fuck? Don't call them extra. The only thing extra about them is the extra love I feel in my heart. To broaden this category, I'm also going to consider animals or like monsters, anything that's alive and we can interact with as fulfilling our social need. What do they say? They say when you interact with an animal, you get a surge of dopamine. So we're counting that, okay? Example number 1, Aju Nice by 17. Great vibes, no food, so we can't live in it. Aju Nice is Aju Rejected. Okay, now that we have the criteria down, let's start digging into MVs. The first category of MVs I want to look at is vibes. I'm just going to start off by going off of vibes. Like, where would I want to live? No, where would we want to live? And my first thought was Boy Next Door because they have good vibes. It's very cozy yet a little bit it also has fantasy vibes to it, just a little bit. And I've always thought watching their music videos, yeah, I could settle down there, get married, have some kids, maybe get a dog, do something crazy and get a dog. Casual vibes like start a family or whatever. Knock knock, who's there? A mortgage you can't afford and a wife you refer to as the old ball and chain. Very fantastical or whatever I said earlier. Let's check it out. Boy Next Door's Nice Guy MV. Let me just a mess. Soon as my tonight. Let's be sad tonight. Is that how it goes? Martini in hand. I don't like gin, but for the vibes, I guess. A funky ass uppity pizza shop right outside our fancy bougie ass soul apartment. Nothing screams single woman in her 30 like a martini and pizza. Like, truly, I say that as a 20-something year old. The music video tells us a story about the hashtag fresh boys trying to rizz up a girl while working a 9 to 5 as a pizza delivery man. Been there, done that, am I right? And still doing that. I'm probably never going to stop doing that. Within the first 30 seconds, we can already check off a few of the boxes. Food, check. Water, check. Job, check. We will be right there with them working that 9 to 5 as a delivery person. Or we can be making the pizza. I'm just saying, options, guys, options. And okay, don't get too excited. If we watch a little bit further, we can find our potential love interest. This lovely gentleman right here. Okay, looking good so far. And look, a bookstore. We have a hobby as well, and another area we could work. Also, dog. Double check that friend box right there. Okay, let's head on over to the next one. Boy Next Door's One and only. This is actually my first time realizing that KOS stands for King of Zungle. Zungle with a Z. Okay, talk about my Zungle all day, am I right, ladies? Ay, sick the lady is something else, that's for sure. But that's it. Let's adventure into the Zungle together. We open up in an apartment building. I guess we live in a loft studio. It's not really my vibe, but it looks cozy. We can work and spend our hard-earned cash at the store we work at in this thrift store. Gen Z coded, am I right? Also, we have a full ass shopping mall, a full ass mall to our disposal. Many places for hobbies, many places for work. Stop. Do you see that? Do you see that, guys? Is that a Build-A-Bear workshop? A Build-A-Bear workshop in 2026? Well, I guess this was filmed a few years ago, but still, I thought all of them shut down. Oh my god, like I'm literally screaming. Guys, I'm so like this has to be the place. I love Build-A-Bear Workshop so much. I would give both of my kidneys to go in there right now and get a shadow plushie and grab that heart, kiss it to my heart's content, and shove it in his back. I miss Build-A-Bear Workshop. This mall has everything. A sunglass hut, Dick's Sporting Goods, also our new bestie and potential love interest, the security guard. Outside-wise, we really don't get much grass. It's just like a little street corner. So no touching grass for us, I guess. Also, kind of shocking considering that we're in a dime mall, but we never see a food court. So, like, if food is there, if food is not, I guess it's into our interpretation. Now I'm going with no since we didn't see it. Guess we're gonna be starving, but at least Build-A-Bear Workshop, you know? Let me just say, something isn't right with our options. Something isn't right. Let's try a new strategy, okay? Strategy number 2. Fulfilling the need for human food. Let's start by looking at K-pop music videos that are related to food. I feel like this is the most my IQ has ever worked in a video of mine. I'm just saying. Things themed around food. NCT's Candy, perhaps? Or NCT's Chewing Gum. And welcome to NCT's Chewing Gum music video. R.I.P. Mari, we will forever love you. Literally forever. So upset. Guys, I literally cried. I don't even. Dream's debut song from 2016, Chewing Gum. It's got bright colors and quirky vibes that make me so nostalgic for 2016. Hashtag stay fierce. Even though this song is called Chewing Gum, there's no fucking food whatsoever besides this 2D like ice cream. But given that it's a 2D model and not 3D, I'm gonna say it's inedible, and thus we're starving. Hey, look, you know what? I can overlook floating ice cream day and night. I'm gonna say if it's floating, we can eat it. But 2D, no. Me trying to stay sane after Mark leaving, guys. I really can't. I can't. Look at how baby he is. A good 10 years. We got a good 10 years from him, okay? Let's go to the next one. Itzy's cake. For being called cake, there's no fucking cake. Literally none. Colorful liminal spaces in the form of an airplane hangar? Yes. Future job prospects as a fruit seller, diverse food options, lots of sun, and of course, friends. Check. It's definitely a good option, but let's move on to the next MV. Stray Kids is Brr. Is that how it goes? I don't remember. God's Menu. Dude, I truly must have forgotten what this music video was like because, like, why is it about NASCAR? Why is it just race? Why is it race and drugs? Also, like, low key, but like, NASCAR? Great Trisha Paytas baby name right there. Take notes. In this universe, we also have drugs. You know what? That's kind of a hobby. That's a hobby, and it could be a job. Literally, I do not remember this MV at all because what do you mean? They go from racetrack to their drug room in a matter of seconds. Then they suddenly transform into chef outfits in a mysterious red lit room. Like, guys, I think the thing they're cooking up, their 5-star Michelin, is not food. Oh my god, wait. God's Menu? That's the name of their drug ring. I cracked the code. With that said, I'm gonna pass on this MV. Okay, on to the next. Twice's alcohol free. The first shot, a beautiful, delicious looking blue cocktail. Ugh, hell yeah. I already feel like I'm in heaven. Look. We can live at this beautiful beach resort right next to the beach. Guys, beach? Anyone beach? Okay, so the recliners may not look the comfiest, but I could definitely take some powerful naps there. We also have our own little kitchen prepared with everything one could need. This MV has everything. Sun, beach, bright colors, and of course my favorite, weird liminal spaces where you can dance with your girlies. Dare I say that the biggest downfall of this MV world is, in fact, the title of the song. Alcohol free? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'd rather die than be sober. I'm deciding that in this world, people just really, really love mixology and cocktails, so they would rather drink a mocktail than water, and that's why it's called alcohol free, okay? Tequila, margarita, mojito with lime, sweet mimosa, pina colada. I'm drunk on you? Oh, no, 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 no. More like, I'm drunk. Period. I like this idea that, like, their religion in this world is mixology. All hail the holy shaker. NCT's hot sauce. Right off the bat, lots of food. They're all spicy though, but I love spice, so we can work with it. No people, no animals. That's yeah. The only thing in this world is this alley, the taco store, and then the weird like hot sauce gourmet grocery store looking ass. No comfy looking place to sleep either. I feel like I would get bored of this sitcom looking ass alleyway too. So I'm gonna pass. Okay, let's review what we have right now. We had some great contenders, but my instincts are telling me something is amiss still. Like, these are they're too new. Like, I know some of these are from 2020, whatever, like 6 years old or whatever, but still too new. I needed to feel more like K-pop. And when I say more like K-pop, I more mean Gen 3, like 2016 K-pop, because to me, that stuff is what really make K-pop what it is. And it has a lot of the hallmark that turned those reaction channels into money-making farms. I'm talking about bright colors, weird shit floating in the air, Ukrainian warehouses in the middle of nowhere, flashy cars, and perhaps a person swinging from a chandelier. I don't know. Shit like that. I don't want to feel like I'm in a random American suburb. Ew, American. She said the A word. Sorry to boy next door, but I'm gonna hard pass at your shopping mall, even though I love Build-A-Bear Workshop. I'm going to hard pass. Introducing our third option. Classic Gen 3 K-pop music videos. Gen 3 speed round, let's go. Twice as fancy, fun, but no food. Next, Local Pop by EXO. Giant burgers, yum yum yum, tum tum. Beach, relaxing. Liminal spaces for me and my friends to dance and nice, but no front booth. Next, got Seven's Lullaby. Desert, books, fridge with food. Sure, it might fly away when you try to eat it, but we can deal with that. Lots of toys and vending machines, which again we can eat from, but no people, so trade-offs. Next, TXT's cat and dog. Lots of food. Well, dog food. Comfy couches? Comfy couches. Comfy couches. Many, capital M-A-N-Y. Many liminal spaces. Dare I say, the entire MV is just a liminal space wrapped up in an expensive mansion. But hey, look, doggy! Next, BTS's Idol MV. Honestly, my ideal MV to live in, but no food. End of Gen 3 round. We have looked at many different MVs. Comfortable places, human essential related places, and even the most iconic MVs in K-pop history. But I still feel like we're missing one other category, and that is my alt groups MV category. If you have ever seen one of my podcast episodes, you would know I love NCT Wish. Literally, Witchu, my ride or die. Like, this guy is my homie. I love him so much. Would do anything for him. Wish's cute concept literally makes me want to throw up from happiness. Out of all of their, like, 5 guys, okay, they're still pretty new. Well, like, they're 2 years? Yeah, 2 years, 2.5 years old. Well, out of all of their MVs, there is one particular MV that I know without a doubt I would love to live in. May I introduce to you NCT Wishes Songbird. Songbird takes place in this universe where the Wishies are these like magical delivery drivers driving a magical flying car and delivering magical candy, I think, as mail, I think. In this universe, we instantly get a job, okay? Instantly. We could be the mechanics for the magical flying car. We could fulfill orders, shipments, or answer customer calls, or we could be the delivery drivers themselves. As for food, I hope you like sweets because all we're eating in this universe is candy. There's a reason why NCT Wishes season screening this year was literally about brushing your teeth. Like we have cavities for days in this universe. Our primary source of nutrients comes from the magical candy we deliver. We have so much of it, and since it's magical, I'm gonna choose to believe that it's like a yam with all the nutrients one could ever need. Besides that, we also got this gingerbread house that way we could like take little nibbles out of if we wanted. We could also opt for the more hunter-gatherer route and eat these natural growing limes and cherries. The world is so bright and colorful and fun, and I fucking love it, guys. I fucking love it. And look, this world also has grass and nature. It's got it all. And like I mentioned before, the gingerbread house, this is where we'll be staying. This is a house right there. Look at it. It's gorgeous. It looks like a Gemini Tay Minecraft build. Am I right? I like to imagine that for like house repairs, you could like go take a little nibble out of it, bake some more cookie up and plaster it on, bake it, it's done. Like that's how you repair your house. Sign me up. I think this is a great contender for an MV we could live in. Having looked through all of our MV options, now it's time to answer the question. Which MV is livable? Which MV is most livable, perhaps? Which MV are you living in? Which MV am I living in? For me, my priorities go friends, comfy house, animals, relaxation, preferably with a fun little drinky poo. That's why my conclusion is third place, Cannon Dog by TXT. Second place, NCT Wish Songbird. First place, Twice's Alcohol Free. Finally, she answered the question, and they said it couldn't be done. Where would you live?